you tired of being called a Karen just because you expect decent customer service?
Imagine you're managing a casual dining restaurant in small town South Carolina. It's a sunny August afternoon and the satisfied lunch crowd filters in, revealing a woman standing in the parking lot, pointing her phone towards your restaurant. It's weird, but you're too busy to care.
Hi guys, we're about to go inside Cracker Barrel to do a sit-down, dine-in mystery shop, and I will take y'all with me. Let's go.
With an innocent-looking grin on her face, the lady walks through the doors, phone still in hand, and steps into line.
But when I walked in the door, I didn't get greeted at all.
After noticing she's waiting longer than usual for a register to open up, you jump in and take her order as you would with any other guest.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'll have a small coffee with the hickory smoke.
Another happy customer, and you go on with your day. Or so you thought.
I was standing at the registers for almost 4 minutes.
Hours later, after you've clocked out, you're unwinding with a little TikTok scroll when suddenly your screen transports you back all the way to the job as you watch that very interaction you just had with a customer playing back at you, thinking, what the hell is going on?
The waitress came and asked me for my drinks and asked me if anyone else was showing up. I said, no, it's just me. She got slightly an attitude with me and she said, oh, well, I can move you to the bar. I said, no, I want to sit at a table. Is that okay? Like, good freaking grief.
As your mind races, you feel a pit form in your stomach, looking at the view count reaching the thousands. You can't help but wonder, am I about to be fired because of this random woman on TikTok?
Talk about lazy, and I just stared at her.
Oh, hi, hello, it's Swoop, and welcome to the dark waters of the Suspool, the place where everything and everyone is sus, maybe even us. Come on in, the water's fine. Welcome back, Suspirians. I hope you're on your best behavior today because there might just be a mystery viewer among us secretly reporting your every move back to Swoop headquarters, okay? Sussy Susan is on a mission, people. Beware. Susan, are you out there? If you're new here, welcome to my second channel. On my main channel, Swoop, I do full-length deep dives, and over here, we don't. We dip into the dark waters of the cesspool where everything is unhinged, so welcome to the chaos of my mind. Now, if you're into mind-bending or twisted tales or sometimes just having a giggle at the dumb shit because the world is a dumpster fire devoid of critical thinking and nearly everyone has lost the plot, subscribe to this channel. Bring a towel, tell your friends, and go ahead and film the like button when she's eating very messy spaghetti, and when she gets it all over her face, steal every napkin within a 10-mile radius and see what she does next. Also, just a note, actually about 30% of you who watch week after week aren't yet subscribed, and you might actually think that you are, so go ahead and double check and hit the subscribe button before Susan comes for you. And you can also hype this video. It's a new way to share it. There's a little like hype feature that you can tap and swipe, and it'll help push out this video. You've probably seen a lot of creators have been talking about views have been systemically down across the board for a lot of creators, so that's also a good way to help support the content for free, and it helps me keep the lights on and get the videos out to you that you guys subscribe for. You can also join our Patreon community for exclusive access to 4 more videos per month. Yes, you heard me right. I'm uploading 4 exclusive, uncensored, unfiltered, unhinged videos per month. Plus, you'll get the entire back catalog of videos only available on Patreon, including the podcast, extended episodes, all that content that I just can't post here is a great way to help us continue to do the work that we do in very uncertain, weird times. Okay, so Suspirians, we gotta pause for a moment. Real talk, does anyone else feel like we are all just basically living on caffeine and chaos at this point? Now, I don't know about you, but I keep saying that, you know, I'm going to get back on and I'm gonna stay on my healthy eating goals and all of that. But unless doom scrolling counts as meal prep, it ain't happening, honey. Which is why I love Factor, who gives me the flexibility to stay active and stick to my food wellness goals with just 2 minutes in the microwave. So a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Factor. They've been such an amazing supporter of our community. I love them so much, and they make it actually possible to eat healthy meals no matter how chaotic life is. Now, I've been using Factor for over a year now, and it really has just changed the game for me. Factor meals are fresh and never frozen, dietitian approved meals, and ready to go in just 2 minutes. Honey, that is faster than it takes me to find my phone charger. And Factor's menu, ooh, absolutely delicious. Seriously, I've been eating Factor for over a year. I've had dozens and dozens of meals, and I have never once had a bad meal. They're actually all so incredible, and I don't know how they do it, but I love that they do it. And Factor has just massively expanded their menu, now offering 80 plus rotating weekly meals. That is 3 times more meals than before. So whether you're into high protein, calorie smart, keto, vegan, veggie, all that good stuff, or basically just feed me something delicious, you'll never run out of options. It's giving variety, it's giving gourmet, and it's giving me my free time back. Just pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes and enjoy. Plus, you can customize your meals now. So if you want, like chicken instead of pork or shrimp instead of salmon, boom, you can swap it out with no additional costs. And speaking of seafood, they've doubled their options, which makes my heart very, very happy. And they've added 2 times more high protein meals featuring beef fillets, turkey, and so much more. And again, the food, the flavor, honey, the food is really that girl, okay? She is that good. Like the other night I had their ginger teriyaki salmon with roasted cabbage, forbidden rice, sesame green beans, and roasted onions, and then shredded chicken and spinach pesto tortellini with roasted tomatoes, garlic butter, zucchini, peppers, and onions the next. And listen, okay, listen, it was so good. Listen, I'm not saying that it like totally changed my life, but I did consider writing it a thank you card. And everything is well balanced, portioned, and made with no refined sugars or seed oil, so I don't have to think about it. So if you're like me and ready to take the stress out of your meals and hitting your wellness goals, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code SWOOP2FB50. That's SWOOPTOOFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code SWOOP2FB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year, and treat yourself, honey. You deserve it. Okay, swimsuits on, grab your nose plugs, and let's dip in to the cesspool. So it is my distinct displeasure to introduce you to the subject of today's cesspool, Kayla Sansom.
If you want to eat East Bay Deli for free or anywhere for free, you can go to all of those things for free and get paid for them on top of that.
Known online as Kayla Laughs Out Loud, but don't be fooled by her username, okay? Kayla isn't a comedian. She's basically like an undercover Karen with a criminal past who's allegedly grifted her way from the For You page straight into the cesspool. Allegedly, okay? I don't know. Who cares?
Are you tired of being called a Karen just because you expect decent customer service? She said the N-word. Take off the ER and substitute for an A. Okay, she said that loudly. You know you can afford it.
So Kayla's so-called a mystery shopper, I use that in quotes, content has earned her a very, a big following of over 300,000 TikTok users who tune in to watch her to basically rip into restaurants and shops from the comfort of her car, often bullying employees and bosses and small businesses simply for doing their job. Are you kidding me? In this economy? Like seriously, this is just unhinged to me, and we're just gonna
The hostess slapped the menu on the table and walked away. The waitress came and asked me for my drinks and asked me if anyone else was showing up. I said, no, it's just me. She got slightly an attitude with me and she said, oh, well, I can move you to the bar. I said, no, I want to sit at a table. Is that okay? Like, good freaking grief.
Now recently, Kayla went super viral for all the wrong reasons, making random ass racist remarks about an employee, trying to get her fired, and then you'll learn about this whole grifty thing, thus triggering the downfall of her entire mystery shopper empire.
She was very aggressive when she was taking my order.
Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, what the sus is a mystery shopper? Even though it might sound to some like a training program for smash and grabs or a femme fatale spy thriller from the 90s.
I thought this was supposed to be the most advanced security system on the planet.
Mystery shopping is actually a very real gig. You get paid to go undercover at a business, so you act like a normal customer and then report back to the company who hired you on how their experience went. So basically, like the business hires you, you go undercover, undercover. You act like a regular customer. You go through the whole process. You buy the product, the checkout, all of that stuff. And then you go and you make notes about like, how were the employees? Were you treated, nicely? Were they helpful? Did they get the product to you on time? Blah, blah, blah. Basically, like, do you remember that show Undercover Boss, where corporate executives would try to do the jobs of their, like, basically their lowest paid employees and fail miserably while flaunting their excessive wealth in their faces?
We have extra, extra small, or extra small. Which one would you like to wear?
I don't think I'm gonna fit in all any of these.
Yeah, man, the 2000 reality shows were something else. Makes Abby Miller look like an Emmy Award-winning genius.
What did you say?
So mystery shopping is basically the customer version of Undercover Boss, except there aren't supposed to be like any cameras around. Okay, it's a big thing. Greenbook.org explains it as, quote, mystery shopping originating in the 1940s is a vital tool for businesses globally. It provides unbiased assessments of service, quality, and customer experiences. By simulating real interactions, mystery shoppers evaluate service, product, knowledge, and satisfaction to identify areas for improvement. Whew, that was a mouthful, honey. Literally just say they're professional snitches and be done with it. I'm joking, okay? It's a valid form of employment for some people when they're doing it right. But I'm in a mood today, okay? And I'm hanging on to my sanity by a thread, so brace yourself for shit jokes, as if that's anything new around here. Like, imagine you're having just kind of like a bad day on the clock, because it happens, you're a human being, and sometimes, it happens. And imagine everything you're doing is basically being scored by a total stranger who is secretly monitoring everything that you're doing. At the same time, though, I could argue it's better to have a paid professional snooping around in secret than to rely on some random angry Yelp rant drafted by someone's Facebook aunt who's pissed they didn't get an extra side of ranch with their bullshit. Decided to burn the whole system down one review at a time. I'm gonna show them. I got my little keyboard, and I'm gonna take this business down.
Inside! He said the drive-thru was open! Whoa.
But, also when I think about the mystery shopping, it's not like the employees are, being filmed by their boss without their knowledge, right? Well, that is unless you're unfortunate enough to be caught in the crosshairs of TikTok's queen mystery shopper, Miss Kayla Laughs Out Loud.
This is why Chris goes by Combat Cock. I hope it makes sense now.
Hi, how are you? Good. I'll have a small coffee with the hickory smoke. That's okay.
So you said with the hickory smoke?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I've gone ahead and blurred out the faces. And Kayla isn't just completing the usual mystery shopper checklist provided by a company. She's turned this process into an entire content machine, racking up millions of views on TikTok.
I just completed an Outback Steakhouse mystery shop, and unfortunately they did not do that well. But nobody came out to greet me, nobody asked me what my order was, nothing. Talk about lazy, and I just stared at her.
Now, one of her most viewed videos with this hurts for me to say, deep inside, 4 million views, is going through a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, nitpicking every single part of the experience to the point of absolute exhaustion. So let's watch.
So what we are looking for is quick, friendly service. When I tell her I want the Chick-fil-A sandwich, it is her job to offer me the combo, a drink and fries, and then that would be an upsell. If she just proceeds with just the sandwich, I do not get to order anything else, and she fails for not upselling me.
So if you're a little confused, she's basically explaining what the company who hired her is wanting her to rate the employees their job. So they're supposed to upsell her on a sandwich. They're supposed to say certain phrases. They're supposed to offer her different things. And so that's her job, is to take notes and then report back to the employer, the company that hired her to secretly spy/shop on the employees.
We are supposed to listen for "it's my pleasure" instead of, "you're welcome" or "you got it" or "no problem." I cannot stand when people say "no problem."
Why? I'm just like, you can't stand that? Of all things in the world. Why? I'm glad there's no problem. She about to have a problem, but I'm glad there's no problem.
I cannot stand it. Call me old. Of course, our order needs to be fresh, hot, and accurate. And if everything goes right, they pass. Chick-fil-A is extremely strict. I know the last couple times I've posted the Chick-fil-A mystery shops, I get a lot of lashback about, well, they did this and they did that, and maybe they meant to do that, and maybe you didn't give them enough time.
I would like us to all come back to a little bit of reality of like, I understand companies, wanting to improve their service and make it better. That's just hopefully is better for everyone as long as it's also respectful to the employees who are busting their asses and working very hard and is the reason that the companies even exist. But people like coming together to then like post the address of an establishment, all for everyone to like dump on them, or like the way she does, or then for people to feel like they have to defend them. This is a very weird dystopian society that we find ourselves in very late, it's so late, it's dead capitalism. Does anyone else find this just like, what's going on? Kim, there's people that are dying. It's getting a little much.
Of all the fast food restaurant mystery shops, Chick-fil-A don't play. Like, if you don't do these things, you get in trouble. And
do y'all eat at Chick-fil-A? I don't think I have ever in my life been to a Chick-fil-A. Ever? I always get confused with the one that has the little sandwiches, the little tiny sandwiches, the little bite-sized ones. Or is that White Castle? I don't know, y'all.
Obviously don't want anyone in trouble, but one of us has to do our job, and it's always gonna be me.
That's insane that she's already setting it up like one of us has to do our job. These people are literally there doing your job. While they're literally like damn near slaving away for wages, more than likely. I don't know how this business pays, but listen, people in like the service industry are just not getting paid enough. She's sitting in her car. She just has to roll up in her car, order food, put the fries in the bag, take the bag, and then drive away, and then record 30 seconds of like her report on it, and then eat the food. That's her job. So I'm glad someone's going to do the job.
It's our turn. Hi.
Can I have your name?
Sure, Kayla.
What can I get you?
May I have the Chick-fil-A sandwich, the original?
Okay.
I'm literally still just like, she's saying her name and filming her face. How is this mystery anymore? You have a TikTok following. If I were a company hiring a mystery shopper and they were posting this line, I would be pissed.
As a meal or just a sandwich?
I'll have the meal, thank you.
Okay. What type of drink?
Lemonade, light ice.
Light ice?
Yes.
Thank you. Any sauces or anything?
2 Chick-fil-A sauces.
All right. Anything else? All right. So
And
that's
that's
$11.86.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Also, I don't know where she's getting all this food for $11.86 because that is not the price of fast food where I live, honey. Wow, that is.
All right. Thank you.
My pleasure.
He said my pleasure twice.
Have a nice day.
You too.
And to have a nice day. I guess more than one person came to do their job.
Boom. Everything right.
That's her job. Her job is
We
done.
were upsold. My pleasure when I said thank you. We're doing fantastic.
That was the entirety of her job, by the way. So I'm not out here shaming mystery shopper work. I know what's coming in this wild story, and there is a plot twist.
Hi, yes ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. You too.
Uh-oh, she didn't say my pleasure. Are you gonna blast her?
Perfect customer service. I did not hear her say my pleasure, but the other guy did. We're gonna let.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I was like, okay, she's gonna let her go. Oh no, she's not. I did not hear her say my pleasure, but the other guy was fine, so I guess I'll let it slide, okay? How kind of you.
That go. Because we got one my pleasure. I can work with that.
Oh, she can work with that. It's good. I'm so relieved.
Should I work with that? No, but.
Oh, she took it back. Wait, hold on. She took it back. She was like, should I work with? Oh my gosh, the entitlement. Wait, I gotta play that again.
Should I work with that? No, but.
This feels so like elitist. And again, I don't know, maybe the brand is like, you must scrutinize every little tiny detail. And like, again, then just give it to the company. But why is this online? I'm sorry, but what the hell was that? How does this have 4 million views, people? I mean, it's really basically just a Trisha Paytas mukbang without any entertainment value. And I hate it here.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
So let me get this right. Kayla claims she's getting paid to clock whether or not basically a teenager probably is saying my pleasure. Also, wait, what the f? She has hundreds of thousands of followers and announces where she lives, essentially, city locations, and like the business locations. She doesn't hide the actual business or their addresses. And I kind of think like, isn't widely publicizing who you are and what your job is the literal opposite of what a mystery shopper should be? I am confusion.
What the hell is even that?
I can't tell if this is somehow like big corporate excellence and I'm just an entrepreneur who doesn't give a shit, strict ass rules like my pleasure, or is it giving power trip? Because recently, Kayla power tripped a little too close to the sun, triggering major backlash across the internet and landing herself in the Suspool, which has glowing reviews, by the way. Thank you, love it. Now, Kayla's nosedive into the Suspool began with one infamous, now deleted undercover mission where she unleashed harmful, downright, microaggressive, racist comments about an innocent manager of a local chicken shop. That viral video flipped the script, and suddenly the entire internet was reviewing her, and let's just say she was the one who failed and found herself a subject of the Suspool. Ooh, my pleasure. In August, Kayla Laughs Out Loud carried out one of her usual mystery shop hits on a restaurant called Chicken Salad Chick. She filmed the entire interaction as if she was like basically wearing a body cam, never bothering to blur out any people's faces, then proceeded to walk back to her car and launch into a so-called review, in quotes, I use that word lightly, where she unleashed just awful remarks about the Black woman who had just served her, saying things like,
She was very aggressive when she was taking my order. Like, chill out.
Ah, yes, the classic aggressive line.
When I walked in the door, I didn't get greeted at all.
So let's watch her original video and see just how bad and aggressive the customer service she experienced actually was. Spoiler alert, she's full of shit.
All right, guys, we're going back into Chicken Salad Chick.
There's a comment on here that says, your video would do better without her blabbing face. It's distracting as heck. Interesting that she chose to feature that comment. Okay.
Absolutely love this place.
So she just puts full blast, like we're gonna blur stuff, but she just puts on full blast like the actual address of this place and everyone else's faces. Like she doesn't blur anything. And I feel like if you're gonna do content like this, that you should be blurring stuff. It's coming in. And, okay. Okay, so she's waiting in line essentially. And again, she doesn't blur any of the customers and she doesn't blur the employees who are working there. So take note of that. Someone, when the door opens to this place, you hear that door, and then one of the employees who looks like she's training a new cashier, and when the door chimes, she turns and she says, you know, like, hey, welcome in, or you know, some type of welcome phrase. So that's important. Hey, welcome in. So there was another door greeting, you know, door chime, and she says, hey, welcome in. And so this would be the time, yes, she's like waiting there, but this is also the time when like you would be reading the menu. It looks like a very extensive menu. And so like you're reading the menu, they're giving you a little time to decide what you would like to order, right?
Yes, ma'am, what's the name on? Danielle. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am, no problem.
It seems like Kayla is hanging back. It seems like she's at a distance. Someone came in and got a pickup order and they're like, hey, is my pickup order ready? Now I will say they haven't said anything to her. Okay, so you can see someone in the back here and she looks to be noticing that Kayla was standing there and that the two employees are like working on a training moment together. It looks like she washes her hands back there. So she's in the back where the kitchen is. She washes her hands and then she opens the door and she's gonna come out to help Kayla. She grabs a cup or something.
Thank you. May I have the bacon and cheddar on the croissant with the Dixie chick?
What's your size?
We have grape salad.
Are you adding another side today or a beverage?
Oh, yes, ma'am, a regular size drink.
Will this be a dine-in or a carry-out today?
Dine in.
Bacon cheddar melt, Dixie, grape salad, regular drink.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. 1546.
She said thank you, 1546, gave her the total. Literally, this is like the most boring video that exists on the internet watching this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She says thank you again, so that's 2 thank yous.
Here you go. Please do your survey. Let us know how you enjoy. Get $1 off your next visit.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
And then said thank you again, something about taking a survey. So then she basically, goes and like fills her drink and does all of this stuff, gets her food. I'm gonna skip forward. She sits down.
They were out of lemonade today. That sucks, but we did get Dr. Pepper, so not a complete fail. I'm joking, obviously.
So she shows her receipt. I would like to direct your attention to the actual literal physical receipt. And I would like you to notice that it has the total, it has the tax, it has the final total, and what is missing from here? A tip. There is no tip. This lady, this chicken tender lady, did not give a tip. And you could see her when she's on the little signing little thing. You see right there? You see on the screen right there at the bottom? It has an automatic 15, 18, 20% tip, or you could just hit the little red X and not tip them at all. This food is all paid for. It's all free, right? It's all free for her. This is the job, the mystery shopping job, and she doesn't tip. I'm just gonna point that out because she's about to criticize them to hell, and she didn't even tip.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So she delivers the food and she says, my pleasure. Very Chick-fil-A of her. My pleasure.
Looks super good. So this is their grape salad. A lot of you commented and told me I have to try it. I'm a little disturbed on how this looks.
She doesn't like it. Oh, she doesn't like it.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. I will never order that again.
So I guess she's a food reviewer now. Literally, I'm not gonna watch her eat. I don't care. Let's go to her after the fact, where she slinks away into the car and she proceeds to say some unhinged, ridiculous foolishness. Let's watch.
So I'm really sorry to say, but Chicken Salad Chick failed.
They failed. Would you have gone to that restaurant? That was your entire dining experience. Would you say that whole restaurant failed? If you think that is somehow worthy of just being destroyed online, what are we doing here?
They failed for a couple of reasons. It started off absolutely horrible and got a little bit better when she brought me my order.
Absolutely horrible. I can't wait.
She said enjoy, like she was nice about that. But when I walked in the door, I didn't get greeted at all. Everyone that walked in behind me, the moment they heard the ding, 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 they were like, welcome in, or some kind of nice greeting. I was standing at the...
Okay, I'm gonna call bullshit on this one. And I'm gonna call it out for this reason, because I played back the tape. I played back the tape several times, and I'm gonna play it back right now, because what I noticed that she conveniently did not mention is that she quite literally, remember how I said earlier at the beginning, when the door opens, it does a chiming thing, and then someone in the restaurant somewhere says, hey, welcome in, right? This is default, they say it, the chime it, whatever. And if they miss it a time or two, who gives a shit? Maybe they didn't hear it, maybe they're distracted, but not even those reasons I think happened here. I noticed she quite literally edits out the continuation of when she enters the restaurant. Watch this. She cut. There's a cut there. There's a whole cut there. She has to like walk into the place and then turn again. And she cut out that whole entire place. So number one, I don't hear the door chime. I don't even hear it, which tells me either the chime didn't go off or she conveniently cut the camera there. And then the chime did go off and someone said, hey, welcome in. And she cut that part out so that then she could complain about it, because maybe when she went back, maybe she didn't hear anything. And then she complains about it and then she plays back the tape before she's gonna upload, and she's like, oh they did say something, but I don't care. I want to dump all over this restaurant. Let's watch that one more time because I really think she cut it out. Cut.
Chocolate.
Why is there a cut there? I don't buy it. I don't buy what you're selling. I don't buy it.
But when I walked in the door, I didn't get greeted at all.
Get out of here. Come on.
Greeting. I was standing at the registers for almost 4 minutes without anyone greeting me.
So that's also bullshit. Because I went back and I clocked the tape. She says almost 4 minutes that she was standing there. It is about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 2 Peasley ass minutes and 15 ass seconds. Even Taylor Swift songs are longer than that, okay? That is such a nothing amount of time, and that is an amount of time for someone to be reading this massively long menu and deciding what they want to order. And an employee was training another employee, okay? What are we doing here?
Like 4 employees even came to the registers in and out from the back.
That's also inaccurate. There were not 4 employees. I clocked the 3 people. 3 people. 2 were being in training, and then 1 was what looks to be a manager who came out and serviced her.
No one said a word to me for over 4 minutes.
Now it's over 4 minutes. Before it was almost 4 minutes, and now it's over 4 minutes. What are we doing? Why?
That's really, really bad.
I agree. It's really, really bad that you just conflated and inflated these numbers to be inaccurate for the sake of just dumping on these people who are just doing their job.
Then the customer that came in right after me, they didn't even greet me. They greeted her and said, "Are you here for pickup?" No, "Hey, how are you?"
I don't believe that she didn't get greeted. So this again is like this doesn't hold up. From what I've seen, the convenient one edit that she had, that was the one edit she had. The rest of it was just this long ongoing thing.
Be with you in a second. If someone was in training, like at that register, and they were having a hard time ringing that customer up, I get it. But you at least say, "We'll be with you in just a moment." Just something.
Now, I don't disagree there. I don't disagree of having someone say, "We'll be with you in a moment." I don't think it's anything to get worked up over. But, I'll give her that.
Acknowledge that I'm standing right there. That is really bad. A lot of people will walk out. If I was not a mystery shopper, I would have walked out.
If she was not a mystery shopper, she would have walked out. How do you exist in society if your threshold for other human beings is so... The bar is so, what would that be? The bar is so high? The bar is so high that totally regular ass customer experience would set you off and you would have to leave. Like the elitism of that is so wild to me.
I was finally greeted and invited to a register. I believe she's the manager. She was in manager clothes. She was very aggressive when she was taking my order.
And there it is. She was very aggressive. Y'all saw. Well, play back a clip. Y'all saw.
Thank you. May I have the bacon and cheddar on the croissant with the Dixie chick?
What's your size?
We have grape salad.
Thank you. 1546.
Was that aggressive to you when she came out and asked her what she'd like to order? And then she said thank you multiple times? That's aggressive. Is she aggressive or is she just black? Those are the questions that now have to be asked because what in the hell are you talking about? This is where people are like, oh, I'm calling bullshit. This is getting microaggressive. This is getting microaggressive.
I felt as if that was the last thing she wanted to do was take my order. She was even like hitting the screen really hard, like chill out.
Yes, chill out, lady. Kayla, take a nap. Kayla, baby needs a bottle, okay? Baby needs a bottle. Take a nap. Cool off. Chill out. Literally chill out. Let's go back to watching her punching those buttons like this. She was punching those buttons like this, and I am offended on behalf of those buttons. Why do that to yourself? Why are you so bothered? Why is everybody so bothered now? Literally. Here come this aggressive manager. Oh my gosh, so aggressive. Look at that. I could just see she's like basically punching a hole through that iPad, just punching it. She's just beating it. That iPad is bruised and beaten. She's so aggressive. Like, what? How did we get here?
That does not matter. But then her tune changed when she brought me my order.
Her tune changed, or maybe she was perfectly fine and professional the entire time.
She gained a few points back.
Oh, I bet she's so thankful. Oh, I gotta get my score, I gotta get my points back up. She even called it, the manager even called her sweetheart or something. How dare she?
But not nearly enough to fix what she did in the beginning.
Oh, her kindness of bringing the food to her and saying, my pleasure. Here you go, sweetheart, my pleasure. Wasn't nearly enough to redeem her from the absolute accosting, the absolute assault and battery that she did on that keypad device. This is so unserious.
That was really bad. Now let's talk about the meal. My sandwich was fantastic. The Dr. Pepper was mixed really well with the CO2.
My gosh, not the scientific terms. The Dr. Pepper was mixed very well with the CO2. She is trying to sound so much more important than any of this actually is. And I say that because wait for the plot twist.
That, grape salad was absolutely disgusting. So I am so sorry, chicken salad chick. You failed. I hate to say that.
I hate to see this.
Again, I'm sorry, but if you want to be a mystery shopper, if you want to eat out for free at fast food, casual dining, fine dining,
Y'all see what's coming, right? You see this, y'all feel the sales pitch about to come on? Get ready, there's a sales pitch at the end of this.
And get paid to do all of that and get reimbursed on top of that, you should totally join my mystery shopping training program.
And there it is, ladies, gentlemen, gays, theys, and everyone in between. She has a mystery shopping program. Everyone, alert the media. She's got a course. Of course, she's got a course. She can teach you how to also go into a restaurant and bitch about absolute nonsense.
At KaylaLaughs.com. We offer this program all over the United States, Canada, and now the United Kingdom.
There is the motivating factor for sensationalizing a review of this restaurant. Over sensationalize it, try to get some outrage going on, try to get some dogpiling on this restaurant so that she can sell this membership program.
If you want your bank account to go up, your cost of living to go down, and have fun doing all of it, you should totally join my mystery shopping training program. You would not believe how life-changing this program really is.
Oversell and underdeliver.
I hope you will meet me halfway at KaylaLaughs.com. Hope to see you soon.
Can't wait. This is so unserious. Like, she is so unserious, and I am becoming unhinged, and I hate everything. Or am I becoming aggressive? The world is on fire everywhere we turn, and this is what she's out here doing. Why is this lady spending time crucifying hardworking women just doing their jobs because you want people to believe you didn't get a damn hello? Hello? You want to see a crash out? I'm about to give what I don't care. But also, here we are, Suspool.
She was very aggressive when she was taking my order. I felt as if that was the last thing she wanted to do, was take my order.
And you ain't even tip. You ain't even tip. I'm just saying.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Now, to make it worse for herself, as our TikTok grifters love to do, Kayla didn't seem to care what anyone had to say, even bragging that her A Mystery review got this woman fired from her job. Can you imagine taking pride in that?
She absolutely did call me sir. She is no longer a general manager of this location. Maybe if she did her job, I would have actually heard what she said. Sorry, not sorry.
As Kayla's rampage spread to all corners of the internet, racking up tons of views and comments before she deleted it, other creators began calling her out for this honestly vile behavior.
One time, was she disrespectful or rude to you? And, oh well, she didn't look you in your eyes. She was clearly busy in the back. She was washing her hands. She came out to help. I don't care if this is your job or not, but you just cost that lady lady her job because you got your little feelings hurt by an aggressive black woman.
So y'all, anyway, she goes on and fails the place miserably and pretty much blames it all on this manager who came out from the back to take her order. She wasn't greeted, blah, blah, blah. And again, saying that this lady was aggressive. That lady was not aggressive. Oh, I'm blocked. I'm blocked, by the way. I didn't piss this lady off already to the point where I'm blocked, which is hilarious to me because I've never been blocked before. It's actually pretty exciting.
But not only did she call her aggressive, which isn't really my huge harp, the thing is that you then bragged about getting her fired.
Things got so bad that the restaurant finally spoke up and revealed something that absolutely broke Kayla's internet and Kayla's flop fantasy. Days later, the Chicken Salad Chick restaurant's official TikTok account posted a slideshow that set the record straight. And I quote, "We've seen a few videos and wanted to clear something up. There's no official mystery shopper program affiliated with our brand. The limit does not exist. And no one lost their job because of a recent viral video. We always welcome feedback, but we also protect our team. We love to see it. Thanks for supporting us and spreading kindness." Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that statement of integrity? There is no official mystery shopper program affiliated with our brand. There's the statement there. We'll zoom in on that line right there. No mystery shopper program. This chicken grifter. Hi, y'all, what are we doing? This chicken grifting lady literally, according to this company, made this whole thing up. The whole chicken sandwich is fake. It's false. It's a rubber chicken. She just rubber chickened her reviews. None of it's real. None of it's real. The restaurant's glorious post exposed a shocking truth behind Kayla's lies, setting off a chain of events that would uncover her real motives behind these videos and ultimately bring down her mystery empire.
Someone is always watching. So don't forget to smile.
In one singular post, Chicken Salad Chick called Kayla out, not just for lying about getting the manager fired, but also for lying about being hired as a mystery shopper in the first place, which casted doubt on her entire operation. And the top comment on that post reads, quote, "Well, Kayla Sansom is a convicted felon in South Carolina for fraud and embezzlement, so that's not a shock. Alert! Alert! Plot twist! Plot twist alert! We have a red alert, people! Red alert!" So I looked into it and yep, in 2013, Kayla Sansom was criminally convicted of breach of trust with fraudulent intent. Shocking! I know, sorry. I'm in a mood today, okay? So according to the South Carolina law firm of Susan E. Williams, another Susan fighting the good fight in the cesspool, this exact charge is defined as, quote, South Carolina's version of embezzlement. When someone is supposed to hold money or property for someone else's benefit, but they fraudulently convert that money or property to their own use, they can be criminally charged with a breach of trust in SC. And Kayla's criminal past doesn't stop there. On the same public record, you can see that in 2011, she was charged with shoplifting twice in the same year. The audacity of secretly recording people unblurred to try to get them fired when you have actual legal criminal charges against you is legitimately unhinged. Now look, to be fair, that was over a decade ago. People can learn from their mistakes. They should be allowed to learn from their mistakes, turn over a new leaf, and leave their criminal past behind. What is the purpose of the justice system if after there is justice, people aren't able to reform their law-breaking ways to contribute back to society, right? But that maybe is totally, definitely, possibly not the case with this TikTok star.
I know fraud's a harsh word, but let's say you're going to go do a job at TJ Maxx and you're given a $10 budget. You buy a pencil case. I'm just making things up. You buy the pencil case. That is your pencil case now. You're going to be reimbursed that $10 you spent on that pencil case. If you take it back, then you're double dipping. You're getting your money back and you're getting reimbursed. And that is technically fraud and you will be fired.
And not to come off as aggressive or anything. LOL. But what makes Kayla's record especially troubling is that beyond lying about being hired to mystery shop at Chicken Salad Chick and potentially countless other restaurants to give herself a false sense of authority online, she also profits from her lies by selling courses on how to become a mystery shopper just like her. Because of course there's a course. Literally, what in the buttery burnt toast is happening? Why literally can I not open this stupid clock app without seeing somebody selling a damn course about something?
I love what I do. If you want to do what I do, you should join my mystery shopping training program at KaylaLaughs.com. I would love to show you how this can change your life forever. There is a reason I have 932 members in my program right now, and we've only been open a little bit over a year. Yes, it costs an investment to learn how to do this and make it a successful side gig, part-time job, or full-time job. I even have members that have quit their full-time job to do this part-time. They make more money, they're happier, and they have more freedom.
That's right, folks. Do you too wish you could get paid to publicly lambast people for simply doing their jobs in the service industry, except you're not actually paid to do it? Well, you're in luck, because you can pay Kayla the low price of $97 a month. Yes, $97 a month to learn how to sign up for free on secret shopper websites. When you click the link in her bio, it takes you to the sign up website and you are greeted with definitely not fake client testimonials. Yep, that's totally real TikTok font, allegedly, maybe allegedly not. Someone please get me out of here. And don't worry, I'm sure you have a few of the frequently asked questions listed on the site, such as, is this legit or a scam? Or, how much money can I make? And of course, nothing screams legitimate business like an AI-generated jingle song.
Let's go! When I walk in the store, all eyes on me. I'm on a secret job, this meal is free. We like cash, we love reimbursements. We came to mystery shop, everybody let's work it. Shop, 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 shop.
My God, make it stop. Literally, like, trees in the environment had to die to make that bootleg, defunct Benson Boone wannabe shopping song. Y'all. She even goes as far as to put a watermark at the top of her mystery shop video saying, this is a paid shop. Is it though, Kayla? Because you said that about Chicken Salad Chick, and I mean, we saw what happened. They called you out. It's right there. See them? Calling you out? Yeah.
Night dinner. Oh, I hear a storm coming.
While she claims mystery shopping is her main source of income, it's clear to me that this alleged grifter course subscription is actually, maybe, probably, totally, definitely, I think, her full-time job, and she's just making these videos pretending to mystery shop to push the course, of course. And if my theory is true, it just makes this behavior strange.
Hi. Hello. Are you picking up an order? No, ma'am. I'm here to do an OC audit for the OC skincare. If you'll just point me in the direction.
On top of the restaurant's response calling her out, one of the leading secret shopper groups called the Mystery Shopping Providers Association Americas emailed all of their members and posted on their Facebook page publicly condemning Kayla's actions and calling her out for fraud. Because again, there is legitimate mystery shopping work that people do. It is a legitimate industry and business, and this is how some people make their livelihoods, and businesses can rely on this to improve their business for their customers. And I'm just like, at this point, like, you know you done f***ed up when you pissed off the Mystery Shopping Association of these Americas. They said, and I quote, "You may have seen or heard of individuals on social media promoting mystery shopping through courses or content that seem exciting, entertaining, or even helpful. However, it's important to understand that much of this information is inaccurate, unethical, and harmful to the industry you're working in." Yesterday, MSPA Americas received a report about one of these third-party groups, which read, "There is a social media creator on TikTok who is violating the code of ethics if indeed she's doing mystery shopping. She's filming employees of supposed mystery shops she does. The place, the result, and where. She's laughing at ones being terminated, and she's also charging people for her course on mystery shopping. I have enclosed a screenshot of her social media name and account, as well as a video of her advertising for her course she charged for $97 for. They are not playing around. They came with the receipts. They didn't even keep this vague. Kayla may have not blurred these people's faces when going to do this thing, so they were like, okay, we ain't gonna blur your either. It goes on. The person she's referring to is Kayla Sansom, but she's not the only one. To the best of our knowledge, she is not receiving permission from the companies or clients involved to film or share these details. That is so wild to just be called out by this whole organization. If true, this behavior violates the code of professional standards and ethics that all reputable companies and shoppers are expected to follow. Boom, bitches!
Come on over here. No, you flipped me off. Come on, coward. No. Come on. You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
And Kayla did not like that one bit. So she fulfilled her legally required scammy influencer duty and posted a response video attempting to clap back.
Kayla. So I have been receiving a lot of emails and messages and comments asking for clarification or just stating that they're very confused about what the MSPA put out about my program.
This is so wild. First of all, can we just have a moment for like the 17 Stanley Cups going on here? That is quite a collection. And I just want to read the sign back here. The sign says, bitches be trippin', or maybe I pushed one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, bitches be trippin', or maybe I pushed one. This is the environment that she has carefully curated to set up her response for the scandal. Let's continue listening.
So the MSPA is a business, just like Kayla Laughs Out Loud is a business. The MSPA is actually a competitor of Kayla Laughs Out Loud Mystery Shopping Training Program. They take money for a membership just like we do. However, the MSPA is
legitimate. I hope that's the next line out of her mouth. The MSPA is legitimate.
not an authority of mystery shopping. They are not a government agency. They are just a business like we are. I was a member of the MSPA for about 13 years, and I paid an annual fee to be a member of the MSPA.
What did you pay an annual fee to steal allegedly all of their tips, tools, training content? Is that what's going on?
The Kayla Laughs Out Loud training program, we also take money for a membership. In my program,
we don't actually mystery shop. We fabricate that, is what I'm assuming is going to be the next thing out of her mouth.
You get access to the full list of all the legitimate mystery shopping companies, and you get full training. Now,
notice how she said legitimate companies there. She's trying to... Listen, y'all, I'm diving too deep into this. Let's keep it a skinny dip.
You can get all of this information without signing up for either of us. Not signing up for the MSPA or signing up for the Kayla Laughs Out Loud Mystery Shopping Training Program.
The way she says the entirety of her Kayla Laughs Out Loud Mystery Shopping Program, she keeps saying the entire name of it, and it is so funny to me because this is just a sales pitch for her. The whole rest of this thing I think is just a sales pitch. The one thing that I think that she said that's worth anything is that, yeah, you can get this information without paying her a dime.
But by joining our program, you get full training and community. That means you get full support and...
Support of what? Support for what? What are we doing here?
Literally, you're handheld through this entire journey. It's a fast track to success. You are never alone.
You are never alone.
In my program, we offer 4 hours every Thursday.
Okay, the rest of this is just a sales pitch. just consider the source. Consider the source and do your research. Okay, so Kayla is technically right that the SMPA Americas could be considered competition to her. They're not handing out mystery shopping contracts, but they're the most official trade association for the profession, protecting mystery shoppers and setting ethical guidelines. But what the MSPA isn't doing is pretending to be a mystery shopper, power tripping online, and lying to TikTok viewers to get members to buy a course. They're more like the most official industry hub that offers certifications, vetted directories, and sets standards for best practices. And one of the most crucial industry rules that they set is that mystery shoppers don't publicly share the results of a shop, as revealed by their membership and certification agreement a user posted on TikTok. And what makes Kayla's alleged grift even more concerning is that she's even reiterated these terms to her own members while apparently breaking them herself.
Number 16, can I record and post on social media like you? Absolutely not. When you sign up with each individual mystery shopping company, you are signing a contract of confidentiality and swearing that you will not share anything about your mystery shopping experiences with anybody because it's private, it's confidential. So if you are found to be doing so, you will be fired from all of the mystery shopping companies. It is a very big industry, just extremely hard to get into. So do not do that.
So I know that I say we don't deep dive here, we just skinny dip, but Suspirians, my team, we couldn't help ourselves, and I definitely had a member of my team do a little digging in order to really understand the rules and regulations of a secret shopping organization that actually hires people like Kayla's subscribers. They went through the sign-up process of becoming a mystery shopper on the secretshopper.com website, and it was incredibly easy to do. Definitely not something that you need to pay $97 a month to learn how to do. Now, when they got to the terms of agreement to do this work, there it was, clear as day, stating mystery shoppers are not allowed to share their results, especially online. Quote, contractor agrees to keep confidential and not use or disclose to any third party other than as reasonably required in the course of performing a client engagement hereunder, or as required by law, the identity of any client that contractor learns about or for which contractor conducts or agrees to conduct a mystery shop. Pursuant to this agreement, the nature of the mystery shop to be conducted for the client or contractor's finding if contractor conducts the mystery shop in regular human speak. That means don't film it and don't put it on the internet.
Number 16, can I record and post on social media like you? Absolutely not.
Knowing what we know now about the confidentiality agreements secret shoppers sign, I feel confident saying that Kayla's entire presence belongs in the cesspool. Nosedive, belly flop, just splat right on into the cesspool. Her so-called paid shop videos that built her platform and convinced people to pay her $97 a month have to more than likely be fake, because if they were real, she'd be fired. Yeah, pretty sure that's what would happen. And when you revisit all those viral paid shop review posts with this in mind, they feel incredibly sus and allegedly likely possibly fraudulent, because they're most likely just Kayla filming herself, grabbing lunch, power tripping, judging innocent workers, and pretending to be something she wasn't to manipulate her viewers into buying her course.
Yeah, I'm about to go to a Burger King mystery shop, and I will keep you on the phone. Hi guys, we're about to go inside Cracker Barrel to do a sit-down, dine-in mystery shop, and I will take y'all with me. Let's go. So both Michaels and Kirkland did not pass. They failed pretty badly.
Facing all of the speculation and backlash following her microaggressive review of the chicken salad chick, she had no other choice but to fess up to her fraudulent shopping videos. And when I say fess up, I don't even actually mean that. Here's what she said.
Let me address the accusations going around about my program and myself being a scam. They are not accurate at all. I don't sell mystery shopping services directly. Instead, I provide coaching, a supportive community, and an in-depth training to help you become a successful mystery shopper. Additionally, some of these companies have let me go as a result of posting on social media. However, I do private paid shops and get inquiries directly from restaurants and stores. It is true that I have posted some mystery shops that I did without getting paid, but it's because I like to show people how to do it. With that being said, for any mystery shops that I am recording moving forward, I will be marking them as paid or unpaid by marking the videos appropriately.
Now, to be clear, she still never took accountability for calling a Black woman aggressive for no reason and lying about getting her fired and taking joy in that. And that admission video we just played isn't on any of her pages anymore, at least that I could find, which makes it pretty clear she was just trying to take the heat off and let the accusations die down before slipping back into her usual routine of acting like the food critic from Ratatouille. These days, instead of ripping apart employees to sell her course, Kayla's filming herself restocking shelves as a gig worker.
So these are the cards I've been given. So one of the questions asked me how full the display was. Well, this is all I have for these.
Look, there's nothing wrong with leaving honest reviews online. People do it all the time. But what lands Kayla in today's Suspool is how she weaponized review culture, filming people unblurred, lying and saying that she was a paid mystery shopper when she wasn't, charging an absurd price for her course, making racist comments in her reviews, and bragging about literally everything.
She absolutely did call me sir. She is no longer a general manager of this location. Maybe if she did her job, I would have actually heard what she said. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, Suspirians, time to step out of the dark waters of the Suspool, grab a towel and dry off. That's what I got. What do you think of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do any of you do mystery shop? Well, don't tell me. I don't know if that's against your code of ethics, so don't tell us, but I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. If you want to hear more stories like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel, okay? Tickle the like button for more. Hit the notification bell. Also, you can hype this video to help its reach. Help us just fight back against all of these changes that have happened on the platform in recent months that have had a pretty significant impact on viewership for a lot of us. Let me know in the comments if you have any stories that you would like to dip into. I also have a brand new full deep dive Swoop documentary out on my main channel. We dipped all the way into the Ned Fulmer of it all. Yes, I went fully in on the Ned Fulmer's horrendous return to the internet. So you all can check that out. We've also got the Kendra, woman who fell in love with her psychiatrist piece that is coming out soon. There's going to be an interview also included in that. That is just such a powerful interview in an area that is just not being covered. Huge thank you to our channel members. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you're enjoying using the stickers. I love seeing your comments with the stickers. Big thanks to our Patreon members. You can join our Patreon community for exclusive access to 4 more videos per month. That's 4 more exclusive, uncensored, unfiltered videos per month, plus the entire back catalog of videos that are available only on Patreon. We've got the podcast, extended episodes, all of those videos also that I just can't post here, so check it out. You can also grab your very own pieces, of course, from the Suspool collection. We also have the Valid Ribcage and the Unbroken collections. All of these are designed to just have some fun, to feel good when you're wearing them, and to just, remember that you matter, and also the Suspool is wild out here, so let's just have a giggle when we can. You can also follow me, of course, on Instagram, Twitter, Bluesky, all of that's linked below. I post most often on Instagram. I also announce opportunities to be featured in my deep dives. We do featured questionnaires, all of that kind of stuff on my main channel. Also, dear Suspirians, take the stress out of your meals and hitting your wellness goals. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code SWOOP2FB50. That's SWOOPTOOFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 whole year. That's code SWOOP2FB50 at factor75.com, and treat yourself, honey. You deserve it. Thanks for coming for a swim. Have a good day out there. Keep it creepy, keep it cute, and I'll see you next time in the Suspool. Spoop!